Good morning. This is Kathy, and this is the pre-market analysis for Wednesday, July 9th. Okay, yes. It's doing a couple of things. One, there's a little ABCD, and I didn't leave it on here because it just correlates with levels I already have. But 1964.25 is its target. What is also going on is price is forming this third leg of this new emerging Gartley. So this is the minimum where it is currently testing 62.50, and the maximum is 78.25. So right now the bias is to the upside while it forms this leg. Now there is some confluence here at the 1962.50. So, and it is also an attempt here to invalidate this bearish cross. So I'm watching momentum to hold above the zero line. I'm watching for it to hold above 62.50 for upside continuation to continue forming that leg. Once price is holding below 62.50, regardless of where it goes, as long as it holds below 78.25, that increases the probability of testing 1945.25. Now I would consider that with each level that it takes out once it holds back below that level. But for now, this is going to be the important level, whether it holds above or below it. Okay. Profile wise, price is currently at 1962. So it's attempting to push above yesterday's value area, and as long as it holds above that 61.25, there's potential chop up to 66.50. If it can break above and hold above 66.50, or more important, yesterday's high of the day, then there is a gap and magnet up there at the 1971.50 area. Then the red zone's up to the double top. So failure to take out yesterday's high of the day, in other words, it just chops around in there. It's a balancing type scenario. If price is able to push back below 1956.75 and go below 1953 composite high volume node, then this next area of importance is this 1938.50 region with points of interest along the way at 50.75, 47.75, and 44. CL is currently stalling at the bullish crab PRZ. Now it's pretty extended at the bullish crab, so it's really getting to where it's leaning towards the extended PRZ of 102.52 to 101.86, especially as long as it holds below this trend line and cannot hold above 103.52. There's a little 123 push type formation, so that tells me even if it pushes below 103.01, this 102.79 has potential of being the bounce point and pushing it back up. But the longer it holds below 103.01, the increased probability of reaching the extended PRZ. Okay, and then we look, the ideal minimum retracement will be lower. So for now, the ideal minimum retracement of the bullish crab is 104.73. If price fails to take out 103.01 but pushes above this trend line, and this is for now, okay, I don't mean after it breaks down 103.01, but as long as it holds above 103.01 or just pushes above this little golden ratio zone, then there's a small shark that will help, the completion of it will help price get closer to that ideal minimum retracement target. There is some divergence, so this tells me to be cautious with shorts in this region here. But profile-wise, price is saying below 102.92. There's a magnet and a gap at that 102.2 to 102.17 region. But as long as it holds above this 102.92, currently I have the line in this, or the neutral zone at 103.19. As long as it holds above there, the implication is it's going to return to this. This is kind of like a double POC, but it's really, there's some acceptance mainly at 103.60. Above there has the top of the neutral zone at 104.26, and above there has the red and yellow zone targets with the major magnet at 105.53. in Q is similar in ES in that it is a potential emerging Gartley, but it has not reached its requirement for the next leg. So it's forming this third of four legs, and this emerging bat is trying to help accomplish that if it will complete. Now, right now, this 38.6625 is where price is stalling. So harmonically, it requires that it push and at least tag the 70.50. Anything above there, I mean, the bias is to the upside right now, but want to just watch how it behaves at each one of these FIP levels, especially at the 38.70.5 and the 38.99.25. Then I can color in that triangle, and that target for that particular pattern will be 38.1650, but right now the bias is to the upside. Profile wise, there's a lot of unfinished business between 39.01.25 and 38.67.75. So a push above there has these red zone potential stall points, but chop area in between 67.75 and each zone. Now, what yesterday did was fill in some imbalance from this 7-1 session back here. Okay, there's what was I going to say? Oh, yesterday's high of the day, if it could breach it to fill the gap at 39.0450.